Welcome to Eldon House. This is London's oldest remaining residence. And this year, the house is 180 years old. It was built in 1834 for John Harris and his family. John Harris was the treasurer of the London district and built this house right here where it stands to be close to the courthouse, which is where he worked. He actually followed the building of the courthouse to London. He and his wife moved into this house in September of 1834. And at that time, the house was a fairly simple Georgian style house. Here's a painting of the house that was done when it was, this dates to about the mid-1840s, so the house was about 10 years old. What I find striking about this painting is that the house in this painting almost bears no resemblance to Eldon House today. A house of this age, so much has been added to the house over the years. Basically, well, there are a couple of major building campaigns. In the first place, this house does not have the porches that seem to define the house today. And also, in the 1870s, in 1877, there was a large addition added to the rear of the house that enlarged the house by about another 2/3. So, in terms of its history, the house stayed in the Harris family for 4 generations. Today, this house seems to be decorated in rather dark colors, this wallpaper. This is what was in style. Amelia Harris writes in her diary that there doesn't seem to be any red wallpaper available anymore. So the styles come and go, but the decorating seems to stall in the 1890s. They went around the world. They took a tour literally around the world everywhere they went. They bought things, of course, and they brought them all home. So as you go through Eldon House today, at least in the Harris rooms, you see things from all over the world in these rooms. Actually, on this level, that has retained its original function is the dining room that's right behind you. That room always was the dining room. The library here at one time was the drawing room, and then when they enlarged the house, they made this the library. Today, the thing about this kitchen is that it's very obviously not an 1870s kitchen. Although this part of the house was added on in the 1870s, this is clearly a 1930s kitchen. And the reason why we have it decorated to the 1930s is because this kitchen was in constant use up until, of course, 1959, when Millie passed away.